What if they do the go for the Lolitics unapproved triple flex, and then they send Urgot mid, a Lucian top, and it's Ahri bot?
I prefer to stick with things that are likely to happen.
Yeah, but it'd be super dank, like to get your insane Urgot counter pick. Okay, well now it's Cassiopeia. That kind of sucks.
Cool, but it is Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
Also, one thing to note, real quick before we get into game, is that Let's Go Joey is actually subbing in for Wednesday in the mid lane for Team Wash. So potentially that's also why we're getting a little bit of a different look from them.
Oh, that's right.
Is that they don't have their normal mid laner, so that could influence why they're picking a slightly different draft than normal.
Your CS lead, but Nocturne turning his eyes to the bottom side. Do Wash know about the fake leash?
I doubt it, because they were playing quite aggressively as the jungler couldn't be here, and surprise, he's here. So it's a really good early play set up much earlier by the bot lane, faking the leash on blue buff.
Yeah, this is pretty spicy, making some of those James Bond moves, but I think the gig is up, and our spy is finding himself charmed in the middle lane, goes down to Barbiturate. That's
got hit by
rope timing.
Got hit by Blofeld's space laser there, kind of unfortunate for him.
The fight a 1v1 top laner, and you have to play tank. Ornn does kind of make sense as the one you go to. Oh, hold that thought, Leona. We're going to be setting this out, and Crims coming in with the paranoia. They have the CC chain, and Barbiturate goes down to the sniper shot from Yon Yon, turning this bot lane around. The Lucian Nami advantage not really paying off here, and that's potentially going to be plate bottom, and Yon Yon's going to be really accelerated. Bottom lane, we saw that hover for bottom over and over again, and Nocturne is behind in CS on Shaco, which should normally farm out.
That's
Just
true.
gonna have to ult away from there. So speaking of the CS gap, Seaborg also being really comfortable.
Yeah, Seaborg's doing very well in this. Oh my goodness!
Ulting exhaust comes out. Oh my goodness!
Joey's
got some moves. If they can get any of these early dragons, it's a huge tempo swing over to them. Infernal Soul loading onto the map. I think if you're Wash, you're really happy about that.
It is statistically the worst soul in the game, but you'll take any soul you can possibly get in League of Legends. They're all really good. A really nice Leona combo there on the gank, turning it around in a 2v3.
But I mean, when you're team fighting a Shake, it's like, well, yeah, so I'm going to turn invisible and see if they lack object permanence. Speaking of object permanence, really appearing in the top lane. You get the full lockdown combo, and Joey's going to get a one-shot before this even starts. Urgot TP's in, PJ Salt looking to turn this around. It's going to be 4v4 because Seaborg not here yet. And I think they're just going to end up skirmishing for River Vision.
Wash, right?
Right. Since, yeah, of course, since, as we all know, hold that thought, Crest. Looking for action on the bottom side of the map. The bubble is going to dissuade this, but Oriri, he doesn't miss, hits the solar flare, getting one-shot Johnny Tsunami, and Oriri, after that first early roll, he put on his game shoes, his gamer socks, and he's ready to take some names. With that one Drake going over the AWE, I think Wash is losing out on their power spike here, and they're going to be forced to take fair 5v5s for the remaining dragons. That's not a good look for their team comp.
They can try. I mean, they still have 3 dragons to go, so they have a lot of leeway. They can try and there's 1 for 1 there.
Does go down.
But they can try and get some split push pressure, get some towers, force EWE to move around the map and maybe lose some control elsewhere. So I don't think it's super dire for them yet, but definitely the last 5 minutes or so have been AWE favored after a pretty decent start for Wash.
Yeah.
We've been informed that there is a bald Pokemon trainer. It is a cue ball. They're now called a roughneck, so that's probably what Wash is. Because as we know,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Balditrate, well known for not having hair, and he goes down there to Cassiopeia. Maybe if he had more hair, he would have lived. Big cross map, though.
The hair on his head. Which unfortunately, since he has done, it's not a pleasant outcome.
Yeah.
Big cross map here, right? We see the play going on bottom side where Lucian dies, but then PJ Salt also goes down the top side. Oh, Ahri Jones going in to try and get the cleanup, has that reset potential. Can he get the reset on Oriri going in for the 4th, 5th dash? Slowbro making his getaway, but Godx Anime gets the next slow flash coming out from Ahri, and I think that's going to be, not quite. Slowbro barely manages to survive.
Ornn hasn't gotten sort of the ornaments online for most of the team. It's
not just that, it's the vision, and as they step out onto the red side, vision Looks like Wash in a bit of a pickle here, getting run down. Yon stepping forward to push out Barbitra and Johnny Tsunami. The Orin ultimate goes a little bit wide, but they do find God X Anime. PJ Salt's on his own, trying to make his way out of this fight, but he's going to get pinned against the wall. Nothing left, and Joey, he makes such a big play last fight, but is late to the party at the Dragon. A little bit of miscommunication there. They need all 5 members if they're going to challenge into AWE's Vision line. Oh, can we fight over this? Is this a favorable fight? But take what's free first. Like this or kill in the mid lane, for example.
Well, they're taking your advice.
It's pretty free.
But that is some good life advice. You know, don't be.
Oh, that was the shake one. Oh, sorry. I'm good.
Yeah, don't be too greedy to hit.
Okay, sending his clone in, do some scouting work, but
probably the most obvious spy I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a little obvious there. I don't know the cooldown on. Whoa, we're playing a lot of ultimates right before Dragon here. Snowball pulling the trigger, but gets feared, or Charm denies the R2 coming out of Slowbro, and it's a great disengage. Huge cooldown's getting blown, and Dragon isn't even up yet. God X Anime looking to pressure on the exit, but a great Orin Key blocks the choke point, and Wash, they're trying to approach. Oh, the great Cassiopeia Miasma. There's no way they can walk through this. AWS full control. Looking around to get the CC chain. Oh, it's such an extended fight. And then AWE, they get the kill, but their health bars are super low. The sustained advantage, Barbitrate's going in for the trade kill, flashes out. Slowbro is the huge knockout, and Yon with the follow-up. This fight is so split, so chaotic, and barely slivers of health left on both sides. I think AWE is going to be able to convert Dragon here, but it's not over yet.
Wash's comp there, and they just have the health bars to do it. You know, this Leona and this Orn are just standing there eating every skill shot. It doesn't matter. As we see,
Seymour gets exhausted behind enemy lines. We're going to go for the rescue mission, but wait, this is going really bad. Everything's falling apart. Slowbro teleports in by himself. Crimson is trying to finish the Drake. There's no vision by Watch, so they don't know the help. But God X Anime stealth at the pit. Crimson is trying to limp away. And the Dragon is going to reset. Oh, wait, he turns around. He kills God X Anime. But Crimson's ignited. He has to limp away. Slowbro trying to stall on the other side of the map. He's so healthy. He doesn't die. And Crimson's going back in. He finds the kill in the back line. Splash coming out of PJ Salt, and I'm getting tongue-tied over here. He's been fighting for so long. Yon, he's outdone, dodges the charm, running PJ Salt down in the forest. The slide away by PJ, and Joey gets out. Just a reminder, Dragon is still alive, so we can walk back and do this again if we want. Yon, going back to the pit, but
this is wild. This is one of the longest Dragon fights I've ever seen. And look, Wash is not playing this poorly. I mean, they're making these fights look really close with a comp that has no right to be team fighting. But it just shows that, you know, this Urgot, Shaco, Ahri topside is really, you know, taking people out before the fight even starts, and that's really hard to do.
Oh, Riri finding another kill on the top side. PJ Salt trying to get out of there, but there's no help on the way. Seaboard just runs down the Rylai slow. Great play by Riri, who's really popping off this game. Has 13 kill participation on his team, 17 kills. Already looking to set up an MVP for himself.
Yeah, Joey is really stepping in to this game. And as a sub, it's really hard to come in, and obviously the CS isn't great, but another big team fight.
Oh man, with the culling going down, but it doesn't find its targets. The paranoia goes through. The darkness makes it so hard for Wash to play their split fight. Yon getting the Gale Force onto Joey, and Ahri's going to be pushed out here. Joey's, I think, just going to lean back into mid because there's no challenge left. Wash has to give up the Baron, and it's getting grimmer and grimmer for them. They need to get a huge miracle fight to stop this Baron push.
Not where you want to be at with that.
Yeah, Shaco pretty unhappy. Oh, another pick by Riri. He's not done. They force out the Shaco ultimate. I think that's going to be it. Riri's just going to give him a little bit of help. Oh, Yon looking to convert Paranoia. Goes in, and Barbitrate goes down instantly. Riri finds the ult on the God X Anime, and I think that's going to be end the play. But with the Baron buff, AWE can just, I think, just take an inhibitor off of this. So he has been impacting the map. He's been sacrificing waves to get that pressure, but it means that he's not going to scale as well as he could. Ooh, this choke point looks really dangerous for Wash to get the full culling channel onto Slowbro, but the Paranoia goes down. It's kind of a defensive ultimate just to turn the vision. I'm not sure they needed to commit that because they're not going to have Paranoia for this Dragon, and I think that's going to be the opportunity that Wash is looking for. They find the pick onto Slowbro, who goes down right away. The shutdown, God X Anime zoning out the entire backline by himself, but a really huge disruption on the backline. PJ Salt's free hitting onto Crims. The charm goes out, and Ariri, I think he's going to clean this up. Only Johnny Tsunami is left alive, and Yon of the quadra kill. Huge payoff for this 3-item Caitlyn, making out of that power trough. They're going to secure the Dragon Soul and maybe even the game.
Slowbro's out of position there, doesn't even have time to flash. And that's the type of fight that you get that pick. It's like, okay, we have to play this. You know, we have to prevent Soul. We're up a man. Like, what else can we do? And the gold lead is just there for AWE. And yeah, they're going to take this game. Really good performance from AWE, actually. You know, played the early game slowly, you know, matching Wash whenever they could, and just slowly pulling away as the game went on. Okay. Well, TDE has had a problem, I think. They're individually very good, but they haven't been able to play as a team. And I think that often comes down to their drafts, where they don't pick proactive champions, they pick reactive champions, so they can't enforce their will in the game. So picking these set of tanks here, I really like. But the Kindred Zillion, that is spicy. So that's I remember last seeing that with Blabber on Cloud9 playing the Kindred with Zillion, but definitely not something you see every day, and not something that Dax is, in my opinion, super known for. But I can't wait to see it, because Kindred can go absolutely nuts and cannot die with a double revive.
I feel like both teams' weak sides are not respecting the jungle presence.
Definitely so.
And he's looking for Peace Wheezy. Mezusa's no mana, but it's just gonna click this guy down. The bomb goes through, but it's not. Oh, is it? Okay, not quite. Oh, wait, the cannon minion. Wait, Mezusa, relax. Okay. Mezusa making me sweat a little bit there, buddy. Watch out for that minion aggro. Yeah, he's a little similar. I mean, I just don't think of. I always forget that Chen's a ninja. He's like not a very sneaky ninja. Kind of like. Walks up to you and punches you with his sword.
Definitely not the James Bond of ninjas.
Yeah, for sure. He's like more of a, well, definitely not the James Bond of ninjas there. Tax is almost going to get traded out by the Chaos Storm from Mezusa, but Javi's ultimate keeps him on the lifeline, on the edge of life. And he's a great double bomb that's going to disengage this, and that's going to be the end of the play. Ooh, very nice pickup onto Zen. Not really sneaking around as ninjas should.
What a rocket! Really well done from Ultravox, sniping out where he thought the recall would be going through and getting that kill. That's a little bit lucky, but definitely the type of thing that gets you really hyped when you pull it off. His jungle efficiently so that the marks aren't spawned for very long, and he has a chance to take them all down before Kindred can.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that start with the early red invade, but there's no mark at that point. We're going to have to hold that thought as Zen in a bit of trouble once again, finds himself in a 3v1 situation. Although the inverse ninja law is on his side, it doesn't really turn out for him.
Despite those roams, Zillion's keeping the CS gap in mid pretty constant. So, you know, lost a few waves early in the game, but definitely picking him up now. But we see a 4-man bottom.
Bob Joseph throws the cask. There's no knockback in, and Anton's looking to trade it back. The combo with Misfortune Ultimate, and Bob Joseph gets traded out. The wave is still alive, so they can threaten to dive Luru, but doesn't look like the play's over. Yeah, it is. Play's over, but maybe not content to watch that Antunes die up for free. They're going to try to trade back plates in the middle lane. Zen committing his teleport to rescue this tower, but at what cost? He's losing farm in the top lane as well, and I think Baby is going to get the upper hand of this.
A lot of experience in the farm in addition to the tower plates.
Zen. Oh god.
That's
Zen's
brutal.
gonna wander into enemy territory. He thinks that this is his land, but little does he know. The enemies are already
came
here.
and claimed it away, and they're kind of brutal, even if they don't deserve it.
Oh, Mezusa having to cleanse out of Antunes' Solar Flare. There's reinforcements coming from both sides. He finds himself caught, flashes directly into Lulu, but Bob Joseph is there to help turn it around. Ignite is on a Mezusa, causing him to go down. Dax getting really low on the other side, but is invulnerable twice, a little bit early by Peace Wheezy. But it's going to for sure keep Dax healthy. Bob Joseph now trapped in the 1v4 and will eventually go down. No, Zen trying to turn this play around, but there's no allies in sight. Leave's going to try and turn this around. Ultravox, finally, the cavalry has arrived and they're looking for the Jinx reset. There's so many low health bars, but there's just not quite enough front line to turn this around. Ultravox wiggling at the edge, but Leave's caught by the Leona, trying to turn around. Jinx rocket goes through, but oh man, overall a huge win for Baby. There's almost nothing traded back by TDE. Really have their work cut out for them. I think in terms of like pure late game 5v5, I still like the TDE comp, but they might not get to that point. Ultravox getting locked up by the Leota, trying to get away. Great cleanse, and Antunes pushing out under the tower. Bob Joseph looking to turn around. Oh, a wonderful stopwatch, but oh, the shutdown on attacks. Ultravox picks up two with the double kill. Lulu is still alive, channeling the ultimate, but Ultravox and Bob Joseph coming out huge. 2 kills, double kill in the 2v3. Mizuza not done yet, looking to find a kill of his own in the middle lane. Maybe force out the ultimate from P-Sweezy. Chrono Shift does go through. Zillion will come back to life. But wow, TDE, they're not out of this game yet by any means. Huge shutdowns all getting funneled over to Ultravox. You can drag your Misfortune and your Kindred into fights. That's not really pleasant when they have to run through the Chompers, the Gravity Field. Oh, they find Mizuza. Cleanse goes through and is going to turn that around to Antunes. He slides back onto Leaves, but a great cancel onto Luru means that there's no opportunity to DPS. Sweezy also zoned out, but there's a choke point here. Maybe watch the double bonds. Mizuza picks up the kill onto Luru. It looks like TD trying to disengage this one because the full team of Baby has arrived. Dax looking on the side, gets stunned out, does not get a chance to Lance Respite. One shot through the crowd control. Great spacing by Mizuza to control that fight, and Zen, he shows up to turn this fight around, and wow, we're just 5v5 in mid lane for no objective. The mid tower is in TDE's sights. Lee's channeling his snowball. Oh, can Baby get their way out of this one? Jaffe, you're like 1 HP. Mizuza picking up another kill. Flash force out. P-Sweezy double flash from Ultravox, and Bob Joseph the bottom lane picks up another kill for themselves. P-Sweezy going down. TDE, they now find themselves to the 2k lead.
Baby has put a lot of time and effort into putting Zenzen on the Shen behind, and they've done it. He's down, what, 30 farm or so, and hasn't finished Mythic yet, but ultimately he's just a tank. And oh, we need another fight though.
Speaking of tanks, I don't think Bob Joseph is that tanky. He is on a support budget. Does go down at the start of the fight. Not much being traded back. Only the Solar Flare from Leona, which is a low cooldown. Dax looking to continue his pursuit, but gets chunked out by the laser beam from Mizuza. Jaffe on flight, huge stun onto Ultravox, forced to cleanse. Gale Force away. Ultravox is kiting for his life, but Jaffe's on his tail. Mizuza looking to get flanking damage with the laser, but is going to be trapped back behind his turret. Can he 1v5 his way out of here? It looks like they're going to leave Mizuza alone. Instead, they have their sights on Leaves, who's trying to farm his wolves during these desperate times. Dax looking to convert the kill. Jacob is forced flashed away. Leaves lives with his life. Whoa, okay, this is
both of these
coaster. Okay, no, TD is, they got the skin in the bag now. They have the dragon lead, and then now I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like Baby's chances again. Bob Joseph finds a great ultimate on Dax. Is Laser Spite available? It is not. Shutdown going over to Leaves. Disengage from TD is too good. They're playing footsies too well, and without the full vision control, oh man, TD gets the dragon. Baby's looking for something. It needs to be now or never. Leaves us on the way. Oh, Misfortune bullet time. Great play, but Jaffe pushes Zen out to safety. Leaves is here. The cavalry has arrived. Bob Joseph on the flank, but completely out of mana. Leaves sent out by the Poppy ultimate. And Jaffe, he's low. He's protecting his backline. Lure's still healthy, though. Double 80 carries, not something you can underestimate with both the Kindred and the Misfortune. Wow, we're really gonna have nothing after all of that? Oh, wow, huge cooldowns traded, but no one goes down.
Getting some nice sideline pressure off, but ultimately it's a Shen. He'll be fine. He'll maybe lose some farm, but this is more interesting.
Oh, Lees finds someone under the tower. P-Sweezy is going to limp away. Does he have Chrono Shift available? Yes, he does, but it looks like he's trying to save it for Dax, who is in some trouble. Lancer Spike does go through this time. The heal will finish. Is there a Chrono Shift? No, P-Sweezy isn't able to get close enough to save his comrade's life. And meanwhile, Zenzen getting beat up on the other side, but I don't... Oh, well, maybe Luru and Antunes, they're looking. Bob Joseph flashes over the wall. Teleport coming out from Zenzen. Bob Joseph, great ultimate. They force the double flash, and they still find Antunes. Antunes is dead for sure. No way to get out of that one. And now it's Luru's turn to look for a way out, but gets killed in his own bullet time. They stop the Baron, but I think TD can just go back once more.
I do like this from Dax, though. He realizes that this Baron push is going to be really hard to stop, so he instead goes for counterplay down mid and just trying to get as much gold back as possible, and he forces Victor back to match him, which I think is a fantastic play. And he might even win this 1v1. Oh my goodness!
That's huge. That's going to take so much wind out of the TDE Baron power play, and Dax looking to take an inhibitor by himself. Baby looking to fight to stop the recalls. Bob Joseph getting incredibly low. Antunes running out of health. They don't throw the Chrono Shift in time. Jaffe going incredibly low. Chrono Shift does get forced out now, but Dax, he's continuing to wail on the mid inhibitor, a little bit low on health, but TDE, maybe they're looking for more. They're fighting, but they're Bob Joseph completely out of mana. Leaves, goes down. Ultravox still alive, free hitting, looking for the next reset, but Zenzen lips away from the fight. Dax finally comes. Wait.
Oh, he
Dax.
executed.
He executed. Oh no, that's a disaster. It doesn't look like TD's going to end off of it, but if Dax makes it home, he can eventually have turned that fight. I wondered where he went to because I saw he had a sliver of HP, but he should have been able to recall. Super unfortunate by Dax, but you know, it's easy to be watching the fight on the other side as you're channeling. So close.
But Baby is giving Baron. They're going to go do Elder Dragon on Spawn.
This is huge. I love this by Baby so much.
Yeah, this is a great play. They realize they can't force in, and if they can burn this in time, and it looks like they can, there's no way TD can fight them with Elder. Elder is way stronger than Baron in this straight up 5v5, and this is going down.
So close. Can Leaves get the steal? Oh, Elder Dragon, this could be terrible for TD. They're going to get executed. Leaves bursted instantly, and his HP. Zen said having to flash away. Wow, great discipline by Baby and let them. Oh, they're continuing to challenge the top recalls. Yeah, I think Baby will narrowly get out, but it's close. Oh, Jaffe gets canceled by Mizusa. P. Sweezy turns around to help his teammate. Dax coming out over the wall. Remember, Baby still has Elder Dragon. Jaffe sends out Bob Joseph and leaves, getting isolated. There's so many skirmishes all over the place, but Mizusa is able to convert and take the kill onto Dax. It looks like TDE, even against Elder Dragon, is pulling the other team apart and fully leveraging the power of Shen. Zenzen making a huge statement this game.
If you can force them into a spot where they're defending passively under their towers and you're split pushing them, then they can't utilize the fighting power, and you're happy with Baron. So, but definitely a little bit before, and TDE is trying to keep pressure on here. This pressure is mostly...
He's pulling the trigger. Solar Flare goes through. Mizusa is caught, but leaves, channeling a huge ultimate, but bullet time also at the same spot. Lulu kills Bob Joseph instantly, but the reset has gone through. Ultravox is clicking them down, but Dax, with the Lancer Spite, has to force out of his zone. Goes down instantly. P. Sweezy trying to kite it out, but it's Zenzen taking the tower. The rest of his team is crushing it, and Ultravox going in for the cleanup. This is going to be the end of the game. TDE closing this one out in a 40-minute slugfest. We only need 6 dragons this time. They are going to explode the Nexus.
And taking a look at both of these compositions, Universal Basic Income has one very clear goal in mind, and that is we are going to group up as 5, and we are going to Hulk smash this team.
Yeah,
and I'm
I feel like
interested
I've
to
seen
see
this a
what
lot.
New Wave Tsunami can do to try to mitigate that.
Yeah, we're going to have to see. We're going to get into games shortly, but based off of this draft, I'd have to say Universal Basic Income looking very, very comfortable. I'd have to put my channel points on them if it was me, but
playing
Zenzen...
a split push style, and they're able to 1-3-1. Oh, God.
Okay, Hook immediately goes through. Charm lands onto Jeff God Gamer. First blood. Channel points, I hope you guys got it in, because it's going to close right away. First blood to New Wave Tsunami.
And I'm curious if that's going to work for him now that he's up against a jungler who's actually clearing faster and more efficiently than he is.
Absolutely, 1v1 starting to go up in the top lane right now. Valiancy getting down to half health, has to shift himself back, but UB Red did teleport into the top side. Valiancy trying to get a lot of pressure up there, but nothing gained so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to look a little bit rough because once Red finishes that first clear, he does get the tier, and this is real
that's
scary.
a lot of damage. Pulls the flash out of Valiancy. Red flashes forward, slaps him right in the face, and gets another kill for Universal Basic Income.
Spot. Because he has that tier, he can take fights more aggressively, but we see this huge play for the Dragon.
Yeah, New Wave Tsunami have opted for this early dragon. Blue team has taken it. New Wave get the dragon, but Universal Basic Income have opted for a fight. 3-man stun from Civil Lock. That's huge. Reset gets a kill on Bill, though. And the rest of New Wave just trying to kite it back. Reset on the back pedal. Utility Monster really close to being able to catch him out. Sunny, though, still on the side to try to protect them. Charm goes through to stop the knockup. Fantastic Charm. Utility Monster. Goo Passive goes down. And Gimme Reset might be able to get a kill on Utility Monster. Yes, he does. Fantastic Charm coming out of Sunny. We're going to see a quick replay. Utility Monster. Look at that. So close. Nice Charm.
In top lane, Valiancy now in a ton of trouble as Swifty did not stay long enough. Civillock in trouble.
Oh, Civillock getting advanced on by Sunny, but that's a nice stun. Sunny's ignited. I don't think you make this. Sunny goes down to Civillock. 3-3 right now is the score in favor of both sides, actually.
His guns just slams the ultimate right on top of him, and Tibbers wasn't going to have any of it. Fantastic play, and look at that, the game is evened up, despite the 3-0 jinx.
Red advancing onto Valency just a little bit. This might be a full commit. Red, this looks good for you if you want to take this. Valency has to ult forward. Red walks in front of him. Valency running really low. So is Red. Valency wins the 1v1. Now the score is 4-3 in favor of New Wave Tsunami. Looking strong right now.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see, NWT setting up for this dragon. I like this. They're on the first push. So they're going to have first control over this river. But again, this fight is so scary.
Yeah, this is going to be really critical. Utility Monster advancing forward, just walking, but Charm misses. Shyvana ult goes through. Utility Monster immediately goes down. Red actually died in the background. Bill the Pony getting really low. Swifty half health right now. A hook goes through onto Bill. Really low members from both sides, but no one is dead yet. Bill goes down. Give me a reset. Rocket goes through. Death God Gamer is 1 HP. Just one more hit, and they'll be able to get the reset. One more. Are you serious? Jeff God Gamer's gonna make it out.
Is popping off on his favorite character. Although this is a dead Yode.
Yeah, Valency getting knocked up twice, knocked up thrice. YUBI Red taking down Valency nice and easy over the side of Universal Base again.
I'm getting flash. Gonna go ahead and recall and pick that up, but Valency like trying to push his advantage here. I really like it.
Yep, absolutely. Fighting the top lane. Malfi ulti goes through. Valency, that tower ulti is coming for you. Tower shot, sorry. Coming right for your face. Unlucky. Well played by Red to get that kill for the side of Universal Base.
Oh man, I totally cast and cursed that guy. I was just like, yeah, you could just poke him out.
Yep. They are aware that Malphite has no ultimate, so should they decide to fight now, it could be the window they're looking for. New Wave Tsunami have the first move. Choke point has been given up. Hook goes wide, so nothing has started just yet. Utility Monster jumps forward first. Valency fighting Red. Meanwhile, that's going to be Sunny going down. Jeff God Gamer goes wild, gets double kill off of New Wave Tsunami. Swifty and Gimme a Reset having to run away. 4 members of New Wave Tsunami go down to Universal Basic Income. Swifty now on the back pedal goes down to Jeff God Gamer. Score 7-11 in favor of YUBI, and third dragon goes to them. Feel a little bit disconnected, a little bit disjointed, as if there isn't that one person giving them the go button. Sunny, meanwhile, going for a charm. Bill the Pony says, this is my opportunity to go forward. That made mistake. Sunny immediately gets exploded.
NWT cannot take these 5-on-5s anymore. They have to commit to playing a split push, and even that might not be strong enough, as Valency getting taken very low.
Yeah, Utility Monster trying to go for the 1v1. Valency valiantly trying to slay him. Utility Monster goes down, actually. He thought, but Valency had it. YUBI just going to be playing the vision game as Dragon comes 1 minute.
Yeah, and
here comes Utility Monster going straight onto Valency right now. The rest of YUBI is here as well. Valency has to flash away. Jeff God Gamer runs really low. Sunny has moved forward. YUBI Red is here though. A nice Malphite ulti could be here. There it is. Nice dive onto the mid lane. Universal Basic Income, Nautilus ulti prevents a little bit of that damage, but Bill the Pony running really low. Swifty having to backpedal. Bill the Pony goes down, but so does Valency. Jeff God Gamer is unstoppable. The rest of Universal Basic Income say this is enough. No more plays need to be done, but Sunny trying to move forward.
Side track on the Dragon with Utility Monster nowhere to be found.
Ollie trying to zone Red away from this Dragon take, but Jeff God Gamer and Civilock are on the side. This could get really dangerous really soon. Civilock flashes forward. That's gonna be Swifty grabbing the Dragon though to flash away. The rest of YUBI trying to pick up kills while they can. But that's going to be a Dragon in favor of New Wave Tsunami, but Universal Basic Income picking up 2 more kills. Right now we're seeing a lot of pings towards that middle and bottom tower right now.
Valency!
Oh no, Valency, you might be at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's YUBI Red going straight for Valency. This is going to slowly be in favor of Universal Basic Income as these towers are going to slowly get chipped away. New Wave Tsunami, you got to wonder what's on their mind right now. You got to see if they want to go for some kind of engage. One of the ways to get out of this is to potentially pick off YUBI Red or Utility Monster right in the middle, but the rest of YUBI is already here just because of their macro position, and that's going to be Utility Monster taking down Gimme a Swifty moving forward with the Shyvana ulti. Utility Monster has to flash out. Red in the front line right now, swearing off the rest of New Wave Tsunami, but they're going to back off, take this middle inhib, make sure that they can get what they want, and just get out.
Swifty and Valency have to get on the reset because this bottom tier is under siege.
Universal Basic Income threatening this bot dive, going
They got him
straight
again.
into the AD carry. Give me a reset. Doesn't even get a chance to right click. Immediately gets up by the side of Universal Basic Income. Swifty goes golden. Build a pony is really low. Jeff God Gamer putting out the damage. Sunny goes golden. Universal pedal a little bit. Swifty advancing forward. Ollie gonna take down Utility Monster, at least his passive. Swifty and Sunny, the only two members on New Wave Tsunami left remaining to defend this. Jeff God Gamer flashes forward, doesn't get Swifty. Never mind. Yes, he does. My bad. I was wrong. Shouldn't have doubted you. And that's going to be it. That's going to be Universal Basic Income going for the Nexus turrets. 22-11. Only Sunny remains to defend this, and I don't think they can do it. Give me a reset is alive, though. There's a chance. Universal Basic Income might go for it. Civilock flashes forward, goes for the stun. Onto Give Me a Reset. Sunny might try for something. Jeff God Gamer, nothing to be gained.
Yeah. This might actually be a walk back, as members are respawning. Red gonna go ahead and come in here to try and commit and finish it. It should be doable, but YUBI is low on resources here. They do not have their ultimates available, so they have to play it smart, but it should be an easy end if they want it.
Alright,
Nope.
fair. I respect it.
Not it.
Yeah, this Baron, just an easy take for YUBI. They're so strong, they don't even really have to try to protect it. The rest of New Wave knows they can't contest this. It's just not possible. They're going to try to farm as much as they can. Oh, meanwhile, Swifty maybe trying to scout a little bit. Everyone on Universal Basic Income going straight for Swifty's face, and Swifty goes down to Jeff God Gamer.
All have things that can kill you. So gonna have to walk it out. Now here comes the Death March. Red still has that ultimate.
Oh, Universal Basic Income putting out the Zac ulti. Jeff God Gamer is legendary, taking out Vaxi. Utility Monster jumps forward. No fear at all. Sunny goes down. Double kill for Jeff God Gamer. Ollie maybe. But that's Universal Basic Income getting revenge on New Wave Tsunami and making that three-way tie possible. They tried to go for the dive, but YUBI takes down New Wave.
Speaking to this topside matchup, as someone who has played Scion into the Schmexter and gotten absolutely bodied before, I am interested that Pandas with Hats have chosen to take Garen for Dr. Schmeckles instead of the more traditional set counter pick that he murdered me twice on.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is something that Schmeckles has shown success with. He's really comfortable on the character, and he does have like a very important body that can like really eliminate key members. You know, if he lands that ultimate on War Leader when War Leader's trying to go in, that can be great. Ooh, flash burn from Pengu's Soul immediately. Super Ashi throwing some heat.
Happens 9 times out of 10. Pandas with Hats, though, got the flash out of Pengu Soul. He was going to feel happy with that on that LeBlanc. War Leader and Dr. Schmeckles fighting it out right now. Dr. Schmeckles, I don't know if you're not paying attention or if you're like, no, I don't even really care. Dr. Schmeckles, though, gets ignited. First blood goes over to Pengu Soul. One tick away. Hubes also getting the electrocute onto Pengu Soul.
Yeah, I mean, despite Pandas with Hats being a 2-10 team, you'd be forgiven for thinking that they were a top squad, because in this bottom lane pairing has been so powerful in the early stages of the game. They just haven't been quite able to convert to those wins. As we saw that there, they knew exactly when to push for the level 2, immediately get the hook onto Tef, and for a good time, he's here.
For a good time is here. Kieri Alexion tries to get the knockup, but doesn't get it in time. Dr. Schmeckles able to get the assist on that. For a good time, having a nice good time. Oh, Schmeckles! Oh, you might not do that.
Still, though, gonna be overall favored for Pandas with Hats, as for a good time, try to do some fancy feet.
Oh, for a good time, trying to see if he can win this 1v1. The smite comes through for a good time, but Hubes is here. Hubes flash forwards for a good time, misses the Q. Kieri Alexion and Pengu Soul are here. 3 members from each side are here. Schmeckles has arrived to the party. Kieri Alexion on the back pedal. So is Pengu Soul, War Leader, 1 HP. Kieri Alexion, you still have flash. Q goes through. Kieri Alexion goes down to for a good time. Meanwhile, bot lane will take Penguin running really low for a good time, dying to Kieri Alexion's Scion ult again, man. You just gotta run away. You just run. You just
What
leave
is
it.
happening?
I don't know.
Have they like never seen a zombie movie before? What?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, okay. Alright, Chris. Okay, alright. You can put that away. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that.
Passive leads. I feel like Pandas with Hats will have to navigate this game. I like that they're trying to make these proactive plays, but they need to do it in a smarter, more efficient way. As Schmeckel's going to be forced to flash.
Yeah, Schmeckles forced to flash after Kiari Alexion summons that Scion ulti. The knockup goes through. Schmeckles, you might be a little too low. Kiari Alexion taking the third kill for themselves, and that means RLS says it's okay to go for this dragon take, even though it looks like Pandas with Hats initially wanted it. For a good time, potentially looking for a steal opportunity. But there is a sandwich situation here. Subarashi goes with the blast cone. They're able to catch Tephra for a good time, able to slay them, and there's the RLS escape. Trying to escape, no escape found. That's going to be RLS going down 2 kills over to Pandas with Hats. Meanwhile, 2 kills also over to RLS.
As he's just done. And then maybe he can play for a turnaround attack, but this lane is looking real uncomfortable. I would not want to be the Garen in this scenario.
For a good time, hovering this mid lane right now. Hughes was able to get the chain. That's a nice Q from For a Good Time, and Hughes gets the shutdown onto Pangusol.
Common in FOF. Oh my goodness.
Nice gank from For a Good Time. Kicks Pangusol back. Ulti goes live. LeBlanc's going to have to flash away. Hughes is actually really low. Pangusol almost had it, but that's going to be Hughes taking down Pangusol. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Dr. Schmeckles running really low. That's going to be the Scion ulti, and Kiari Alexion has taken another kill for themselves.
Time is absolutely popping off in this game.
Yeah. Oh, nice thresh hook from Tephra. Voltaic Penguin has to flash away, but escape gets the bop on them. Subarashi walking away.
Yeah, showing up back into that lane, but this is exactly what you want to see from Kiari. Just immediately, grow the gold lead, threaten the freeze, make the Schmexter as uncomfortable as possible.
Schmeckles trying to retaliate as much as they can, of course, but Kiari playing the lane very, very intelligently. Meanwhile, bot lane, there's going to be a dragon in 30 seconds. We're going to see how both teams react to that. Dr. Schmeckles and Kiari Alexion just taking a couple pages out of Will Smith's book, slapping each other in the face. Dr. Schmeckles pulls down the sword. Kiari Alexion does not die. Off screen, Kiari Alexion does take the kill. Subarashi runs really low. Our leader takes Subarashi down. Voltaic Penguin has ulti to the back line, and War Leader has to run away. Voltaic Penguin on the back pedal on the wrong side of the jungle. Hubes is there to back him up, though, just in case. Tef on the chase. Voltaic Penguin trying to see if they can 2v2 this. Tephra flashed forward. That's going to be Hubes popping off. Potentially could get more, but that's going to be Pangusol taking down Hughes. For a good time, rushing over to the mid lane, trying to get some mid lane pressure. Kiari Alexion going for the top lane pressure. Rift Herald does get spawned by the side of Pandas with Hats, attracting 3 members of RLS towards that mid lane. Meanwhile, Dr. Schmeckles and Kiari Alexion just slapping each other in the face. Kiari Alexion, this could be another kill for you. Schmeckles, nice silence. The ulti goes through. Schmeckles has to flash away. Schmeckles flashes and walks to the other side of the wall, and Kiari gets another kill.
Position to carry this game. I'm interested to see if at this point you transition to a hole breaker, because I don't think that this lane gets better for Schmeckles, but we don't have time for that. We got action.
Oh, Subarashi going for the ulti and a flash hook, but RLS escape managing to avoid that hook. For a Good Time is here just to support this gank, but For a Good Time decides to say abort this mission. Escape that is advancing forward. Lots of movement speed coming out of that Zeri. For a Good Time could be running really low. Subarashi gets hooked, could go down. Escape goes down. Tephra now on the back pedal. Pangusol is here to support him though, but that's going to be the rest of Pandas with Hats walking away. Let's take a look at that replay. Here's Escape coming in.
Escape feels like he's so safe, but he gets hooked by Subarashi, and that is just enough crowd control into the root, just immediately blown up. Meanwhile, on the top side, RLS is just absolutely everywhere. They take a kill against the Garen while the play is happening bottom. And man, it is just a fiesta right now. You'd want it to be Dr. Schmeckles, but as we've already seen, he's a little bit too weak in terms of gold in order to make that happen. So they're probably going to have to send Hubes, and that does not feel good. But both teams now rearing up for this.
Yeah, Pandas with Hats opting for this Rift Herald. It does go in favor of Pandas with Hats For a Good Time. Nice escape out of there. Subarashi on the back pedal will take. Penguin just going to have to run away. You weren't even initially part of this, and that's just unlucky. Triple kill in favor of Escape. Hubes, meanwhile, getting chased down by Kiari Alexion. Hubes just going to dash away.
Without the proper vision established, to meaningfully do anything. For a good time now on the run against a single support, and he's just dying to these minions.
All right, Pengu, let him have it. Let him have it. Pengu, you don't know. Okay, that's fine. Pengu Soul picking up that kill. Tefra making sure For a Good Time has no way back into the base, but supportive combat was possible. It was totally possible for them to be able to 1v1.
Have to make the stand here while Escape isn't around.
They could catch out Pengu Soul and Tefra should they decide to move towards them first, but that's going to be War Leader picking up that dragon. Dr. Schmeckles gets ultied by Pengu Soul, running really low, immediately goes down to Pengu Soul. Cubes is going for the potential assassination though, but that's going to be RLS taking away that dragon. Cubes has to flash away while War Leader flashes forward. Kieri Alexion has entered the building. Voltaic Penguin goes down, and the rest of Pandas with Hats are just going to have to run away 21-7 in favor of RLS.
To give even a smidgen of a chance for Pandas with Hats to come into this game, as the lead has ballooned to 10,000. Subarashi going to try something, though.
Subarashi, nice attempt right there. Looks like they're so desperate for something. For a Good Time finds War Leader. War Leader goes down to Schmeckles. Subarashi goes down on the RLS flank, and Escape is just huge right now. That's Hubes going down. Triple kill in favor of Escape. This could be a quadra. Voltaic Penguin goes down. Quadra kill. The pentakill is possible. Tef is chasing right now. I say you do it. I say you abandon everything else for a good time. Trying to get Pengu Soul at least. Nice stopwatch. This bites sometime. Escape. You're not even moving, man. This is your penta. Pengu Soul and Kieri Alexion just going to pick it up for themselves.
I say that though, and for a good time, looking for something sneaky here.
If he lands this Q onto Escape, which he does, it could be the Q to go. That's a nice knockback. Everyone on the side of Pandas with Hats is here. Subarashi gets the ulti onto Escape, but Escape is just able to jump over walls because AD carries can do that now. Apparently for a good time. Now going to get deleted by Escape. Escape is legendary. Schmeckles is here to clean it up, but Pengu Soul is able to take out the rest of Pandas with Hats. Schmeckles all alone. RLS kills now 30-9 in their favor.
That's the way that you turn it. Unfortunately, it is Zeri. Zeri can hop over walls, no problemo. And RLS continue to do stuff. Subarashi, just saying hi. Yeah. He knows that he can't stop this man.
Accepting the handshake.
Yeah, just hang it out.
Yeah,
look at him go, dude. He's gonna get that farm.
And for a good time, and Hubes are here to ruin the harmony. Nice way to block the Cyanol to Kieri Alexion. Now on the back pedal, and there's a lot of chase potential on the side of Pandas with Hats. That's going to be 4 members committing to Kieri Alexion. 5 members make it.
Really, Kieri doesn't get another kill from
the okay, I was going to say. All right, now run. Now everyone run. You just run. Schmeckles. Schmeckles.
Schmeckles, run.
Okay.
Okay.
He's good.
Okay.
30-10 in favor of RLS right now. Pandas with Hats getting a kill to be able to buy a little bit of time for themselves. We'll see how much that actually amounts up to.
You're a wandering blind man. You no longer have a jungle for a good time. I'm sorry to say.
Soul is up in 30 seconds, but it's not going to matter. War Leader is on straight onto Hubes and the rest of Pandas with Hats. Pandas with Hats are able to take down, RLS takes down all members of Pandas with Hats. This could be the game as they push with their Baron minions up to that bot lane. Kieri Alexion also going for that top lane, making sure they got every objective possible.
Yeah, RLS doing their absolute best to not only close this out in cleanest fashion, but also try to make their stats look real good at the post game. Look at that decisive victory at 22.5 minutes. RLS takes the game and shuts out Pandas with Hats playoff dreams.
Yeah, unfortunate for Pandas with Hats. That does mean they are eliminated, I believe, as long as no one corrects me there. Pandas with Hats, thank you so much for your participation and your journey with us in Front of Foe. We saw you guys make a bunch of miracle plays. We have so many Dr. Schmeckles clips. And we're just so excited to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for participating.